Basically, we are going to see where we can deploy our team solution first. The way I can say that the business process, where exactly the team can be deployed. Okay, so first thing is the most implemented team scenario is outbound. Outbound means as I hear that you are from SD background, you know the very well, like from the outbound scenario, wherever we create a sales order with reference to that one, we will create outbound delivery. From outbound delivery to will deliver to the customer. So here the transport activity is involved. So here we can deploy our TM solution. So blindly can say that whenever the transport activity is involved, then we can expect the TM to be implemented. The most expected scenario. So this is the outbound scenario. In outbound scenario also we have an order-based planning and delivery-based planning. Okay, order-based planning will be whenever we create a freight unit from your sales order directly, that's an order-based plan. Whenever we create a freight unit from your delivery, that's a delivery-based plan. So the most expected implementation in your team projects is delivery-based planning, outbound scenario. The most of the implementation, like I said, the 90 to 95% of team implementation falls under your delivery-based planning for outbound scenario. The same thing will be there for your inbound scenario. Like, whenever we are receiving the goods from vendor to our plant premises, of course, there is a transport activities involved. As I told you, whenever the transport activity is involved, then we can implement our team solution. We can deploy a team solution. So we'll create a purchase order. From that purchase order, we'll create an inbound delivery to TM. So either way you can go purchase order to TM or an inbound delivery to TM. The same way sales order to TM or outbound delivery to TM. So like that, we can deploy our team solution for inbound also. This is the least expected implementation. Okay, and the third one is STO, stock transport order. Whenever there is a goods movement involving within the company code of your ERP architecture. Okay, in the stock transport order also we have intra and inter. Intra means within the company code. If the stock transfer is between your plant A and plant B, it's nothing but your intra company stock transfer. Inter means within the same ERP structure, from one company code plant A to another company code plant B, whenever the transport of material take place, okay, so the goods movement take place, the transportation activities involved. So there we can also deploy our team solution. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 4 ways, the way we can deploy our team solution. The most expected ways. Yeah.
So, John, so except that PO inbound, remaining 3 are related to SD, right? SO outbound and inter.
STO is for MM, right?
Yeah, but generally we integrate as well, right?
Yes.
Generally,
integration. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go for the integration. Okay, the most implementation is this one. The second one is like the second priority will go for the intra. And in this one also, as I told you, order-based planning will be there and delivery-based planning. So where you can use the order-based planning, where you can use the delivery-based planning. And to differentiate this order-based planning and delivery-based planning, so you should know the licensing part also. So in TM has 2 licensing part. Basic licensing part is there, advanced licensing part is there. So based upon that, which functionality you want to cover in your TM project, you should suggest your client, hey, this functionality is not covered in the basic license part, so we should go for the advanced license part. So same way, whatever the 3 scenarios are there, some of the scenarios may not cover in the basic license part, but whatever the advanced functionality is there, that will be covered in the advanced licensing part of SAP. In our sessions, we are going to discuss about the purely TM advanced licensing part of your SAP TM, not your basic licensing part. Okay, just wait. Message. Yeah, thanks. This is one. And this is about the business process. According to the business process, where we can deploy a team solution. This is about the storage level purpose. The storage level purpose also, for example, the team can be deployed to storage location whenever we are storing some goods at your plant storage location. For the best example is your cars. I can say the big machinery equipments will be there. HEMM, heavy equipment machinery machines will be there. So what we'll do in general, will not store in the bins. We'll generally store them in some open space. So the team can be deployed at your plant storage location. Also, we can deploy our team solution. And the second thing is, you can deploy your team solution with your whenever your stock is maintained at your bins level. The second and third is, at bins level. WM means your warehouse management. EW means extended warehouse management. See, these two managed warehouse are purely whenever we are maintaining the stock at bins level. So we can deploy team solution. And the third one is, of course, the second one, whenever the warehouse is belongs to, that will be at the point also we can deploy team solution. The third one is the whenever, even though we are the manufacturers, but the warehouse is not operated by us. We have leased it to some third party vendors to be involved here. So as I clearly mentioned, warehouse is maintained by some third party. So there is a separate scenario is called, separate variant is called freight forward. I can say the LSP. LSP variant is there where we can deploy a team solution where they're involved. Apart from providing the transportation services, they will also involve the warehouse activities also. So I'm talking about the third scenario where one of your TM variants, we have a 5 variants actually: shipper, retailer, group logistics, LSP, and freight forward. So your LSP guy will work on this one. Your shipper and retailer variant work on this one. This one, not two only. 1 and 2 are applicable for shipper, retailer, remaining variants. Okay, so your stock level also will decide where you want to deploy the team solution also. So in our session, we are going to discuss about the majorly focusing on PO inbound and purchase order to TM. I can say the inbound delivery to TM and sales order to TM and outbound delivery to TM. We are not covering the STO orders, but I can give the reference documents. Okay, so this is what we are going to cover in the team sessions. So next is, as I told you, we have a variance.
John, this 1 minute. So PO2 inbound, do we need to learn because this is related to
The voice is too.
John, I'm asking. So S4 to outbound or something that is relevant for us, right? PO2 inbound, do we need to learn because as a consultant of SD, do I need to learn?
It's a least implemented scenario.
Okay.
But why we are see, for example, there is a case like you and your vendor agreed that you are the it is your responsibility to pick up the goods from vendor location. There is an agreement is executed between you and your vendor. Let's say in that case, what you will do? You need to arrange the truck, right?
Yeah.
Then
so whenever we are implementing any transport management, only one transport management consultant will be there. That person will be responsible for both inbound and outbound of transport.
One person.
So suppose there is a transport management implementation is required for a client. Okay. So in that case, for that client, only transport management related consultant will be there. That person will be responsible for both inbound and outbound of transport management, or as an SD, as a particular TM module, I just worked on outbound only. Then I can deploy it only S4 to outbound only, right?
Okay.
So where exactly as the consultant, I'm expecting S4 to outbound, that kind of scenarios only I can work. But if somebody in client level, if they ask me PO to inbound also, we need to integrate. So will that kind of scenarios as an SD consultant, will it come? for SD consultant as well. That is what I'm saying.
So once you are in a project means you will no longer in a SD consultant, my friend.
Mhm.
Even though you need to work on some technical objects also. If I say I'm
Yes.
SD guy, see, if I say I'm a SD guy, I have not more worked on this inbound scenario means they will not listen to me.
Mhm.
You know that this thing very well. I hope so.
So, you in your experience, most you told right, mostly yes, port outbound
Yes.
is the most scenario. Have you worked on pivot outbound scenario as well for
I
any of
have
your clients?
as of now, I have not worked on any one of these PO inbound scenario. But I
Okay.
heard that if there is a agreement between your, as I said, right, vendor and your but your shipper industry, whatever you just take. So if there is agreement, you are the responsible for picking up the goods.
Mhm.
Okay, then you need to arrange the truck. So at the time, what you'll do, you do not have the transportation facility. You are the manufacturer. In that case, what you'll do,
Mhm.
you need to depend on some third party. So at that
Mhm.
case, what you will do, you will go for the implementation of TMS. See, the main motto of implementation of TMS reduce the freight cost. The second is planning. For example, I will send the you know my trucks to vendor, for example. Okay, some
Yeah.
materials are incompatible to, I can say that, particular trucks. For example, ice cream, I can say that uh, some refrigerator items are there, ice creams, or I can say that milk products are there. If I send the normal truck, will it be okay for you to pick up that
No,
goods? Not right.
no, we can't.
So
Yeah.
then how system will know that one? I should
Okay.
send that, some, I can say that for this particular material, the relevant truck is, some refrigerated truck. That how system should know.
Mhm.
So at this point, you should implement the TM. That's the no. After implementation of TM, what will happen? If the product milk is there, then it will select the best truck. I can say the refrigerated truck automatically picked by the system. Why? Because it is incompatibility we maintain while we are planning that. So the main first motto of implementation of TMS is reducing the freight cost. Freight cost means what? Whatever the charges levied by your carrier on you. Okay, and you by providing the transportation services. Like for example, FedEx guy is there. Your pickup location is Hyderabad and delivery location is Chennai. Let's say so. He charging, for example, 10,000 rupees. So this is about the freight cost. Lot of charges will be there. Fuel surcharges will be there. I can say that road. I can say that toll gate charges will be there. Lot of charges will be there. So including of all these charges will be called as a freight cost. Then the question comes to how we are reducing the freight cost. So system, what will do, it will choose the best carrier in terms of freight cost. As I said, only FedEx will not be there in real time. Lot of carriers will be there. Based upon the freight cost, system will choose the best carrier in terms of cost, in terms of reliability, in terms of I can say that in delivery time. I can say that. So these all parameters will be taken into the consideration, and system will pick the best carrier. So in this way, we'll reduce the freight cost. As I said, this is the first priority. Second priority is what? As I told you, planning is the second priority. As I told you, right? Refrigerator items are there and normal trucks are there. There is an incompatibility is there. You cannot plan this one. System should not allow this one. Then how you will maintain? With the help of incompatibility, with the help of planning, you will do that one. So
Actually.
if there is a case, the client is having own transportation facility, then he may deploy the TM solution for planning purpose. If client do not have the transportation facility, he's only the manufacturer, but he do not have the transportation facility, then he may go for planning as well as freight cost reduce purpose. This thing you need to remember. Okay.
Yeah. So how will you handle for suppose particular kind of material, we generally in a business we have a scenario like for certain kind of materials we products like when we are sending outside as an SD. So if some products we will send it to our customers, some will go through third party logistics like shipping like DHL or whatever we have. Okay. For some kind of materials, I want to use my own trucks. Then how can we differentiate the process like How system will understand this product? Yeah.
See, there is incompatibility concept is there.
Yeah.
There is a condition is there. In
Okay.
TM, it's purely works with the BRF plus condition, business rule framework condition will be there. If condition E is satisfied, it will hit to a result A. If condition is not satisfied, it will result on the result B. Condition is out of the range, it will result to the result C. So there is a condition concept is there. For example, your shipping condition is 1 is there. I can say the standard mode, standard 2-3 days delivery. Let's assume I'm giving one example. It should hit to one parcel truck. Okay. If shipping condition is, for example, 0-3, I can say the express mode. Then it should allocate some different resources. Or I can say, if you're, for example, like I can give the best example here. For example, your shipment weight is, for example, less than 500 kg. Okay. So it should be always routed via some intermediate stop. Like, I will take some practical example. Like, if shipment weight is, for example, less than 500 kg, it should be routed from Hyderabad to Bangalore, Bangalore to Chennai. Okay. If shipment weight is, for example, above 500 kg, then it should be always routed Hyderabad to directly Chennai, not by Bangalore. So this one also we can do that. As I told you, based upon the material also, if you want to trigger some particular trucks also, we can do that one. Based upon the not only products, based upon the your shipping condition, products, weight, volume, length. So a lot of parameters are there.
So in case we have a scenario like, some products we load it, unload it port, and again we will unload it other port. Likewise, such kind of scenarios will be there, right?
Yeah, that's
Generally,
yes.
yeah. No, actually, in some cases, like, in some of the ports where loading it will take time, right? So in that case, we have alternative ports as well. So to maximize the delivery process and all, we generally check all these things, right, as a part of TM, right? So how system will understand this particular port will be taking a little bit more time at this time. So I want to move this particular product to this other port where from there we need to load and all. So system has a capability to understand such kind of requirement.
Yes. That is what I'm saying. We can do anything.
Okay.
There is a incompatibility and there is a condition concept is there. Okay. So with that condition type, you can do that one. So particular material is there, loading time is this much. Then it should be triggered to some so and so port. If some particular material is there, its loading time is this one, should always route it to this particular port. That is also good.
Based on material loading time you're saying, but I want the integration like, so sometimes ports are busy because of some issue. So that real-time integration, can we get that information and based on that, can we plan our transport as well? Like port is busy with some other activity.
Your ports are busy means how system should know here. You just tell me.
So,
How TMS can know that the ports are busy?
So that we have integration.
Your voice is too low. Your voice is too low, my friend.
I'm saying, so if we have any third-party integration with port-related data and all, so
then we can do that one. See, TM directly doesn't involve whether the port is busy, the particular location is busy. TM, what is the main motto of implementation TM? You need to understand. It's a transport-related activity. First of all, you need to understand. Loading, unloading is not a part of TM. Loading the goods and unloading the goods, not a part of TM. Like, and what I mean to say, not directly the part of TM. Indirectly they will relate, but not the directly related to TM. The main thing is the transport activities. Okay. If there is any load, you say, right, some third party integrations will be there. Then in that case, we can do that. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next thing is, we have a 5 variants. Shipper, retailer, I can say freight forwarder and LSP. So we'll go for one by one. Shipper. Shipper is simply a manufacturer who will sell the goods, who will manufacture and will sell the goods. Simple. So as I told you, first priority is to, if the shipper, this manufacturer has a, I can say that he can manufacture the goods, but he do not have the transportation facility. So he will go for implementation of TMS. Or else he is the manufacturer, he has a transportation facility. Let's assume. Then in that case, what he will do for the planning purpose, he may implement for TMS.
Okay.
Okay, the first case. The most implemented scenario is this one. There are 92 to 95% of team implementation falls under in manufacturing industries.
So that means they don't have any transportation management. First time we are implementing that.
Yes, that is the one. There may be a case like, there are types of projects that will be there. Right? Already they are using some older versions of TM, but they want to upgrade to new versions of like TM. Like for example, they are using the 9.6 version of TM, starting version of TM, but they would like to upgrade to 2.25 version of TM. So we have a versions also in TM.
Okay.
Okay, so upgradation products also possible.
Okay.
Okay, next is your, you can say LSP. So LSP means simple. Your FedEx and UPS. What they will do? They will transport the goods from one location to another location. Simple. They will do not involve any manufacturing of any goods. They will transport the goods from one location to another location. Simple. For that purpose, they may implement the TMS. So you can see that there is a transport activities involved. Okay. And if you see here, freight forwarder. Freight forwarder is also same as LSP. But what makes the difference between your LSP and freight forwarder is, see, as I told you, they will do the services from shipping of goods from one location to another location, and they will also do the 3PL and 4PL activity. You know the very well, right? 3PL and 4PL, right?
Yeah, third party logistics.
This one. First party logistics means the entire things will be done by me. I'm not involving any one of, to be involved in my business process. This is the first party logistics.
Okay.
Second party logistics. I will manufacture the goods. Everything will be taken care of by except the transportation activity. What I will do, I will give this to some XYZ, persons. I can say the XYZ to be involved in my business operations. Okay, 2PL. 3PL is I'll manufacture, but I will not involve any packaging, warehousing, and transportation. I will go for the 3PL. 4PL. I'll manufacture the goods, but do not have the logistics company to accommodate all this one, whatever the manufactured goods, packaging, warehousing. All these four activities will be taken care of by some other parties. And the fifth party logistics. The best example is Amazon and Flipkart. Why? Because you cannot see a single manufactured goods, right? You can see n number of manufactured goods. It's an open source market. It's fifth party logistics. So you can see 3PL and 4PL. Your freight forwarder involves 3PL and 4PL activities also. This case I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay. And they will also involve, the custom clearances. Whenever you are exporting some goods to another any country, you can say that. So there should be custom clearances are mandated. So they will also involve the custom clearance activities also. This freight forwarder. But
John, 1 minute. Here in this case, third party logistics, where just manufactured, but everything will be outsourced, right? Like they will have their third party people will make the warehouse. They will do packaging, everything will be done by those people.
your voice is not audible. Okay.
No, I'm saying in 3PL process, just manufacturer will manufacture the good, but remaining whatever transportation or packing, loading, all this will be handled. Yeah.
No. See, freight forwarder, they will not involve any manufacturers. They are not manufacturers, first of all. DHL will not manufacture anything. Panel Pina will not manufacture anything. Okay. They will just store the goods of different manufacturer.
Okay.
Your manufacturing of goods comes under this variant. Cheaper variant.
Okay.
Okay, you need to understand. See, whenever you're working in any team projects, first of all, you need to know this which variant you're working on.
Okay.
Okay, and which version of TM you're working on, and which licensing part of TM you're working on. These are the things you need to work on, and deployment of your TM, whether you're working in embedded or decentralized. These are the 4 things you need to know before work on any TM project. First thing, manufacturer. Second is the version of TM. Third is your, I can say, your basic license or advanced license, or I can say the fourth thing is architecture point of view. We are working in embedded or you're working in decentralized.
Okay.
These are the 4 things you need to understand. Why? Because why I'm stressing out this means, see, based upon the architecture, based upon the licensing, everything will be changed. The business process will be changed. Everything will be changed. So without knowing this, you work on something else, mean will become a null. So you know you're involved, project more than 1 year, but you don't know which variant you're working on.
Okay.
Okay. So before that, as I told you, these are the 4 things you need to learn first. Any project you just do, 4 things are mandatory. In your resume also, you should put this, mention this one.
Okay.
Okay. Next is retailer. Retailer means simple DMart and Walmart movements. Nothing. They will store the goods and sell the goods to your customers. Least implemented scenario. Okay. And the last one is your group logistics. To understand the group logistics, for example, Tata Motors, Tata group of companies there. Okay. Tata group of companies. Okay. And that's a company. We have a company codes below to that one, as we know that. Company 1000, company 2000, company 3000 years. But unfortunate thing is that the company 2000, 3000 do not have the transportation facility. Company 1000 has I can say that transportation facility. And moreover, company 2000, 3000 are the manufacturers. They are belong to the shipper variant. But company 1000 has a transportation facility. This 2000, 3000 do not have any transportation facility. So what they will do? But for transport related activity, they will depend on company 1000 trucks for their transporting of goods. So in this case also, we may deploy the TM solution. Very least implemented scenario. Okay. So this is about the group logistics scenario. Okay. So this is what about the any variant. So we are going to cover this variants. Business process. So what are those business process means? These are the business process we are going to cover, except the STO process.
Okay.
Outbound,
So yes.
inbound, and shipper retailer variant. Outbound process, order based planning and delivery based planning. Inbound process, order based planning and delivery based planning.
Okay.
Okay. For which variant? Group shipper retailer and group list. For freight forward and LSP, this is the business process.
Okay.
Okay. So these are the things we are going to discuss in upcoming sessions.
So what is the process flow here? Like, I will create sales order, then I do the delivery.
It is there, my friend. It depends also.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So what is the duration of this course? Like, how many days?
It's around, I can say that 45 to 50 hours. 45 hours, 45 plus, I can say that around.
So you are going to cover real-time scenarios as well, right? Like whatever.
I'll provide the real-time scenarios. Like, I'll show some, but you need to work on that one.
So you are going to conduct weekend or weekdays only?
Sorry?
No, classes will be conducted on weekends or weekdays?
What's your comfortable time zone? You just tell me based upon that one. I'll tell you.
No, I'm thinking better on the weekend because you are also working.
Yeah. Okay, we'll think on that one. Okay. The time is will be discussed that part. If you are just okay with this, whatever the method we are just discussing, so then we'll discuss further. Why? Because why I'll give the yes, sorry. I'm not audible. Sorry, my friend.
No, I'm saying you just continue.
Yeah. So this is about the basic demo part. Whatever we just covered. Not entirely will not be covered in half an hour session, but we just covered almost all 2 sessions almost roughly. So these are the real time scenarios you need to work.
So that's fine. Let me think about it, and I will
Sure.
inform
Take
to.
Yeah, take your own time, and get it. I can say that try for other institute also, get take a demo for